Xbox is going back to exclusives. Asha Sharma basically told us so. Let me explain why.
How about those exclusives?
Woo! Let's just see what she has to say. So, this is what she tweeted last night, guys. And a lot of us missed this. We focused on other things, sad layoffs and everything, but this is exactly what she said. So, our business today is not healthy. We are operating at margins that are 3 to 10x lower than comparable platform and publishing businesses. We entered Gen 9 with a smaller install base, a higher cost structure. To grow, we bet on Game Pass, multi platform, and a broader portfolio of content. While those businesses have created meaningful value, they did not grow at the pace we expected. As that happened, our core business weakened and we added more teams, more investment, and more time hoping for a better outcome. And now the industry is facing the most severe hardware crisis in its history. We must reset Xbox. Guys, to me, that's just a corporate way of saying we fucked up. We fucked up. We shifted our whole focus from the core, from the console business that actually accounts for majority of the Game Pass subs, and went full multi-platform, and we fucked up. Platform revenue tanked. People stopped spending on on Xbox. They switched to PC. They went to PlayStation, and those who were left, they just like the public perception just went downhill. That's just a corporate way of saying that we fucked up. I'm telling you, that's what it means to me. Now, this just came in via Hazardor. Xbox console represents 80% of the Xbox business. Report via Fortune. Guys, how do you sustain your console? How do you grow your console? What is the number one reason? Exclusives. So, guys, when she said, I hear you, she meant it. She meant it. So get ready now. Get ready for all the crying, all the people calling Xbox is killing gaming. Be ready for all those people who used to run those PS I Love You podcast, telling them to eat a bag of shit. Be ready for all that hate because it's coming. And it's coming very, very soon. I mean, guys, 667 million. 667 million is the net revenue Xbox has made pushing their games on PlayStation. Just imagine. And that's shit. And it looks more shit when you consider that over 70% comes from multiplayer and service games like Forza, Sea of Thieves, and Grounded. There's no way around it. That's shit, guys. And guys, you need to understand how big Microsoft is. Microsoft is a $1 trillion corporation. People come here and tell me, but Satya Nadella loves his revenue. Yes, he loves his revenue. Guys, but 667 billion is shit for him if you look at the brand damage that has been caused by this. People stop spending on their platform. People started switching. Third party sales have declined. Game Pass has stalled because they started focusing less on console and more on multi platform. If guys remember when Sony did we were moving away from PC, focusing on console, and we found out that they made approximately 1 billion in revenue on Steam releasing their signature games. But everyone told me that that's a very small number. That's a minuscule number. If we look at Sony, I mean, that's a good move. Sony should just focus on their platform. That's what all the pundits, that's what all these media outlets told me. But explain to me, how is 1 billion a small number for someone like Sony, but 667 million is a larger number for a $1 trillion corporation like Microsoft? Guys, Sony is a $1 billion corp and Microsoft is a $1 trillion corp. You see the difference there? That's why this you have seen this pivot. She's explicitly telling you guys, I'm telling you, she's explicitly telling you multi-platform failed and Game Pass failed because we started focusing on multi-platform and cloud and PC and completely lost our core because the entire core, most of the Game Pass subs are on console. And people keep telling me Twitter is a small minority, hardcore is a small base. Why would she listen to you? She's there listening to Satya. Yes, it's a minority. Hardcore is a minority. Xbox is minority, 5-10%, whatever you want to call that number. But let me tell you that minority approximately accounts for almost 40% of the platform revenue. So when that tanks And when that gets a hit, the entire business starts collapsing. That is the reason why this pivot is happening. And I'm telling you, the only thing that is stopping her is the RAM crisis. If, as of now, they could release their consoles at the pace they wanted to, if they could source all the chips like they wanted to, bring the cost down, you would have seen a much harder pivot to exclusives. Not just Gear and not just Gears and Clockwork Revolution. You would have seen a much harder pivot. It's just the RAM crisis that is just stopping them to really go hard on this. Signature exclusives, right? Those were Matthew Ball's words. Signature exclusives. Kiln is not a signature exclusive. Keeper would not be considered a signature exclusive. Now, Elder Scrolls 6, that's a signature game. Fallout 5, that's a signature game. Halo 7, that's a signature game. Why do you think there's a pivot suddenly, completely focusing on all the top titles, all the biggest games that could really move the needle? I, in my opinion, and I really think that's gonna happen. There's a big chance that she makes Elder Scrolls 6 an exclusive. I'm telling you, that's a huge chance. And when people tell me Xbox, everyone keeps telling me Xbox is such a small platform, just 30 million consoles. Fine. Xbox is just not releasing on Xbox console. They're also releasing it on PC. So Xbox and PC is a much bigger platform than PlayStation itself, which is 90 million console base, right? So how is PlayStation enough when they're just releasing their single party games on their console? How is that good enough? But Xbox combined with PC is not good. Make it make sense, guys. Make it make sense. So that's why I'm telling you, exclusives are coming. It's just the RAM crisis that is stopping Matthew Ball and Asha Sharma in actually going really hard on this, but it is coming, and there's a very significant chance that we see Elder Scrolls 6 games like for Halo 7 being completely console exclusives. Wait for it. And that's my feeling on this, and I'm telling you, you can hold me. I'll take the L if I'm wrong on this. I believe Elder Scrolls 6 will be a console exclusive. Even if it's by 1 year, 2 year, whatever, it will be a console exclusive. I don't believe in timed exclusivity, but I believe it's going to be an exclusive. Will it be on Game Pass? That's a separate issue. I'll be talking about Game Pass numbers in my next video. I think that I have a different opinion there. Will it be on Game Pass? I have genuinely my doubts there, but it will be an exclusive. That's what I feel. If you guys feel differently, you can let me know in the comments below. And this is a new channel, guys. This is a brand new channel. And if you would like to show any support, you can hit the like button, subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.